If there is one thing that remains constant, it's that there is never-ending change. You came here for the truth, so let me unveil that for you. Today, a very quick video to touch on a couple points. This connects in with all of the other videos I've done about this particular subject. Here you can see a map where people are going and coming from. You can see that they are focusing clearly on West Coast, being California, as well as a little bit of the East Coast here. I can definitely see that there are hundreds of thousands of people leaving this area, whether it is California to Washington, to Nevada, to Texas, and Arizona. Big numbers of people. Now you're also noticing this here, which is New York to Florida, which I do believe is quite constant. A lot of people are retiring, they're going down south, they're getting out of the cold, and so on. You could see Florida to Georgia essentially evening each other out. New York to New Jersey, back and forth, evening each other out. I do, however, see, and that connects in with all of the other facts I've brought to you, a lot of people are leaving California. Number one, taxes are too high. They're becoming too restrictive. We are seeing a lot of people not liking the new rules that are being put in place all the time, and they're leaving. They're going to places like Arizona in droves. Now you can tell what is happening. A lot of people that are in these places are starting to say, we don't want you here. No, thank you. Don't bring your policies. Don't bring your behaviors. So it's going to be a very interesting time ahead. This has been a continued trend over the years. Very, very clearly, I've seen that. And as we encounter more difficulties, more tried times, more essentially, well, you see it with San Francisco. Prices becoming excessively high, people are forced to move. They move out to cheaper neighborhoods, but the cheaper neighborhoods, of course, often have the, let's say, situations that are not exactly the best for raising a family, for being close to their establishments they work at. Maybe it's not exactly the best environment, so on. So they leave to another city. They leave to another state. They just want the best for their family, for their own situation. I completely understand. And that's why you're having a lot of people moving around right now. I think it's more so than during these supposed good times. You wouldn't often have as much as we are seeing today. All right? And this is only the tip of the iceberg, of course. I've covered so many other facts before. This right here shows us the 50 cities people are abandoning, and right on the top of the list, Chicago. So you'll see that here, population decreased due to migration over basically 2010 to 2017, 300,000 people. Minus 300,000 people. So this is by far the biggest area that people are abandoning. Shows you some more statistics here. I'll just show you a couple more in the list. Taking a look at Los Angeles, Long Beach, Anaheim areas. This has been nearly 100,000 people during that same time frame. Detroit seeing a big decrease again. We'll see if that changes. Of course, they're really relying on the automotive sector, which I think is probably not a good thing, unfortunately, and it's just going to go in. St. Louis is another place that is suffering. I mean, these cities here at once, maybe they had more industrial power, and unfortunately, we have seen things change. We've seen the jobs being shipped overseas. We've seen a lot of that. So there could be the issues that a lot of Californians have complained about. Too much taxation. We could see asset prices rising to a very large degree, making it unaffordable to a lot of people. You could have a job situation. For example, you have areas of Texas, small towns, where the houses are booming in price simply because there's a shortage. They didn't really expect for this to be occurring. Oil prices have been rising, and that's making these areas much more desirable. So housing prices rise. More people have to get in there, they're building, and so on. This is also an issue. Brings migration in. So always look at what's happening underneath all of this. It's not just about one factor. There are many things at play here. So I'll end it there. I just wanted to bring you a quick video. I found this information, put it together. Just wanted to show you that, and that's all. If you found the video informative, please give me a thumbs up. Last but not least, if you've never been to my website before, I highly recommend it. Lots of free information. All my videos are on there, but you can also get into my free e-course. You can see my free ebooks. Lots of stuff to check out. themoneygps.com.